Hey guys, Matt Allen, Tim Little, welcome back to Tactical Bassin'. Today we're headed out on the water together. We wanted to bring you guys along for some early spring bass fishing. Let's go. Our goal today is to catch fish shallow. We're going to move up. Now it's early, but today's a little bit warmer than it's been, and that can be all it takes. These fish can sense that temperature difference. They want to move up. Even a month and a half before they spawn, they want to move up and feed. They're waiting for the opportunity. So that first inkling of warm, we head out on the water and we go shallow just to see. So today we're moving up. We're gonna throw, I don't know what, crankbaits, swimbaits, chatterbaits, who knows. We're gonna fish shallow, see if we can get some of those early pre-spawn fish to react. Yeah, good one, I'll take a minute. Nice, thank you. We're off to a strong start right there. That's that Rocco squarebill. That's a nice fish. Jeez. Squarebilling. This time of year, you get out in the afternoons, it's just warm enough. I'm pulling off a sun shirt. I'm chilled, but I'm in a sun shirt. And I think the fish feel that same thing. You know, it's just warm enough. They start creeping a little shallower. That's why I went to a squarebill. Tim decided to start with an underspin. We're just gonna fan cast shallower flats, and looks like it might work. Nice.
Got an underspin eater. Thanks, dude. Like Matt said, we're just trying that shallow bite. He's throwing that square bill and throwing a little underspin. Something that we can fish fairly weedless, but get shallow.
Well, we had no camera running for this one, unfortunately. But that fish, he ate on a stop and go retrieve. So this is the Rapala Rocco. It's a balsa bait. This time of year, you will rarely see me just steady retrieving a crankbait. You guys know we love to speed crank. You know, with that burn, pause, burn, pause. We do that with the tactical crank, a Deep X300, a Deep 6. There's a handful of baits that we do that with. Well, as fish start to move up, we continue to do that, but we do it with square bills and flat sides. So this particular bait, it's a balsa bait, and it has an incredibly fast startup speed. So what I mean is where one crankbait, I'd have to burn, pause, burn, pause to get it swimming and stopping, swimming and stopping. This one, I can almost like twitch it and pop it and just barely reel, couple handle turns, stop, and it'll just dart, pause. And unfortunately, the camera wasn't rolling because that one smashed it on one of those quick little start and stop pauses. And regardless of color, I'm just throwing this color because of our watercolor today, this bright chartreuse. But regardless of color, regardless of exactly your situation, a bait that will start up like that, where you can be aggressive and work your bait, start, stop, will get you a lot more bites than just that slow and steady retrieve.
Color called Subdued Shad.
starting to look. It might be a square bill kind of a day. That's fun.
Got him. I had to switch it up. Matt was kicking my butt with that chartreuse square bill. I was throwing the underspin and caught one, but I didn't have that chartreuse square bill, so thanks, dude. Got it. Thanks, bud. So I went with a square bill that has some rattle to it, some sound, and then white. You know, the benefit of throwing a square bill this time of the year is as that grass starts growing, it deflects, comes through it a lot better than, say, a shallow running like a lipless crank or something like that. Something that, what are you throwing now? You throwing a spinnerbait?
Spinnerbait.
That square bill just deflects with that big square bill out in front. We got some wood, some rock. It just comes through better. So gonna keep running through the shallow water and see if we can pick up some more. But it's a lot of fun when you're catching them. Matt, like I said, Matt was kicking my butt. I think, would you have me like 4-1 or something?
Something like
so
that.
I had to call an audible real quick.
I got an angry fish.
Nice.
Yeah, that'll work. Another good one. Look at this. I switched over to a chatterbait just to see if I can get it out of him. He choked it. My goodness. You got him? Awesome. Can't remember the last time I needed pliers to get a chatterbait out. Jeez.
So guys, we're switching between baits. Nice one right there on the underspin. We're switching between baits, and you can see we're mainly throwing fast moving baits that we can cover a lot of water. And you can see that our bites are kind of coming in flurries. A lot of times this time of the year, those fish move up in schools. Yeah. So you'll cover a lot of water, nothing, boom, boom, double up, just like that. So it's important to, when you're trying to find them this early in the season, to cover water and remember where you catch them. And usually year after year, they'll be in the same spots.
Yep. That one was subtle. Way out there. That is too much fun.
So go ahead and sit down.
Oh, it's a good one. Couldn't tell if that missed it.
That's a good one.
It's a good one. Oh, he's getting bigger by the second. It's a good one. Come here. Yes. Look at that. Jumbo. He swallowed it. Man.
Mine's a giant too.
Yeah, let's take a picture together.
somewhere in there having underspin, but
That's awesome. This time of year, the biggest mistake I see people make, well, let me back up. In the fall, the mistake is that guys try to hang on to patterns that are beginning to fail going into winter. In the early spring, the mistake I see is guys that are holding on to winter and are afraid to look for what's coming. This is a perfect example where it's just warm enough to go look, and look what's happening. Obviously the fish were ahead of us. Clearly there's a bunch of fish up shallow. There's big ones up shallow, and we're blasting them.
sounds better.
I was treating this chatterbait the exact same way that I was talking about the squarebill before. Not a straight retrieve. I'm reeling, popping the rod, popping the reel, getting that bait to dart and move and cut, and getting way more bites than if I was just straight retrieving. Nice. Good one. Oh, got him. Dude, twins.
You've got a gut.
Unreal.
Dude. You know how fat your gut is, though. No, not the fish, you. I'm just kidding. So much fun.
Man,
That's a fat fish.
it is.
I got a big one. Dude, that's moving a ton of water.
It's a jumbo.
Oh, more so.
Thank you. I'm gonna take it back.
Yeah. Let me know when you...
He's coming.
Which side?
Oh my.
It's a big one. That is why you fish shallow.
Yes! Yes!
Dude,
Look at that.
that's a double.
Oh my gosh. That's giant. Let's weigh it. Oh my gosh, look at that chatterbait pegged right in the roof. You got it?
Yep.
See what this fish
Yeah,
carries.
show 0 scale.
Yeah. She is. What a fish.
Dude, that's a big one.
Oh, she is. Come on. Yes! 11 pounds, 2 1/4 ounces.
Nice work, dude.
Dude. Amazing. Look at that. Chartreuse chatterbait, early spring. That wasn't quite as bad as it looked.
Hey, I got a chatterbait tied onto you.
Did you scare all our friends?
Apparently.
Probably the shark you.
Oh, there's one. Might be a good one.
Big one. Oh, no way. I'm back there retying because my fish destroyed my leader. Oh, it's huge. You've got to be kidding me. No. No way. It's another giant.
Dude, jumbo. Look at the size.
Oh my gosh.
Look at that chatterbait. That Z-Man jackhammer. Look at the gut. That is why you go shallow.
Wow. Amazing. Here, let's weigh it. Here. Let me get this going.
All right.
All right, we're zeroed out. Here, go to the outside. Hold on, come out. Go to the farthest one out. Hold on. Got it.
Thank you.
Right there, all the way out. Yep. Pull up here. No way. 9 pounds, 8.5 ounces.
It's 2 for 20.
My gosh. Awesome. All right, guys, those fish seem to have shut down, or we caught them all, and it's getting windier by the minute, which is not a problem for fishing, but it's terrible for the video. So we're gonna go ahead and call it. You know, as far as what we're fishing nothing. We're up on shallow flats where the water warms up. Yes. And this time of year, you know, it's happened last year, the year before. You'll see these videos where we get on these crazy schools of fish on one spot because they move together this time of year and feed as a group. And when you're on them, you're on them. When you're not, there's nothing. So you just go and go and go until you run into them. Now, you don't always run into a 9 and an 11. Oh my gosh, what a day.
Yeah, that's an outro in itself. But yeah, we're just moving shallow, chasing that shallow bite, trying to transition with those fish. We're chasing the visible bite, right? The visible structure. We're making casts to that, and then trying to use our electronics to find those grass lines. As that grass starts to grow up, you can see in a lot of our casts, we're picking grass off our baits, right?
Right.
You want to find that outside transition line and use that. That way you're making nice, clean casts. And yeah, nice work, dude.
Nice work, man. Down in the video description, we'll link the baits, the gear we were using. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and we'll talk to you soon.
See you guys.